In today's BTG episode, Samantha pleads with Smitty and Nicole for help. Martin and Kat have a blowout argument. Shanice stirs the pot with Ted. Eva's declaration drives a deeper wedge between her father and Kat. Naomi reads Jacob and Derek for filth, and Andre tells Ashley he's falling in love with his wife at the nurse's hub. Shanice tries to get Ted talking, but he's too involved in his work. She babbles about him versus Carlton and jokes about putting up a boxing ring. He tells her that's not going to happen. He recaps what happened and apologizes, that it happened on your turf. Shanice thinks he needs a mental break when it happens. Again, but he assures it won't. They talk about taking the high road, and he's glad she's still talking to him. Sometimes when people split up, they take sides. Nicole arrives at her son's house. She hands a bag of food to Smitty. It's Samantha's favorites. She remembers her kids' teenage years. Winterfest is coming, and she asks him to get Sam into it. He'll discuss it with Martin first. The kids come down, with Sam bitching about Tyrell's cologne. At least he has a girl, he tells her. They argue about Samantha getting a nice meal when she's supposed to be grounded. Nicole tries to reverse using psychological babble, and Sam apologizes. She still doesn't like being locked up for her feelings. Sam begs her grandma for help, but she says to hang in there. She goes off to work, and Samantha beats on the sofa with a cushion. Smitty invites Sam to work Winterfest with marketing. She's thrilled, but he reminds her he has to. Run it by Martin, Dani, and Pam enter the kitchen as Andre cooks. Pam can't go with them to the shoot. Dani's not pleased, but Pamela's going after some basketball. Goddess, Andre thinks it's a good score for their company. Pamela needs her to mentor Astrid, who is a newbie to modeling. Dani feels thrown aside already, but Pam is doing this for them. Dani walks off, feeling abandoned. Pamela placates her and then gives them a pep talk. She leaves, and Andre whines some more about feeling shook because he's doing this photo shoot. He doesn't want to disappoint his wife. She gives him a pep talk and then decides to take photos of them together, telling him how to make love to the camera. After, he admits it was fun. They make love for real and later look at the photos of themselves. He's grateful she helped with his nerves. At the hospital cafeteria, Martin asks why Kat is running her mouth about her sexploits to his teenage daughter. Kat cringes. She didn't know, Martin. Find her careless, but Kat says she got carried away. She takes responsibility, but he doesn't hear her. He keeps after her for telling his kid about sex and then blaming her because Sam went out and tried to have sex. Kat reminds him that Samantha will hear about and likely has heard about sex long before today. She thinks she's good for Samantha, but Martin calls her a bad influence. Kat tells him she caught them kissing and stopped things. Told her to come clean with his parents. Martin is even angrier and tells her to fire his daughter. Kat's aghast. He can't do that to her. She's done, he says, taking his things and leaving. Eva finds Ted and Shanice at the nurse's hub. She talks to him about someone's insurance not going through. Shanice tries to buy them time, but Ted decides to do it pro bono. Eva offers her mother's money. Ted's surprised. Leslie doesn't help those he doesn't know. Eva says she's been through issues with not having insurance. If she can save someone from that desperation, she'd do it. Kat walks into Nicole's office and rants about Martin treating her like dirt. Nicole sides with Martin, and Kat tells her she didn't do it on purpose. Nicole again defends how terrified Martin is and admits he's working on his temper. He needs to work harder, she says. He just rage quit Sam's job for her. She fills her mother in on the rest of their talk. Martin returns home and notices Samantha's being too nice. Smitty explains about Winterfest. Martin tells her he quit her job for her and hands her coffee. Consider this your parting gift, she yells. Her dad yells and Tyrell turns up, stunned by what Martin did this time. Martin brings up her kissing Nathan at Kat's. She admits she made a mistake. Taking away her dream? I hate you. I'll never forgive you for this. Smitty tries to broker peace, but Samantha worries they would have left her where she was. Then maybe I'd be happier where I was. She takes off and Tyrell runs after her. Smitty calls June, who is off today and hasn't seen Sam. She heard she was at Orpheus through after texting someone there. The parents are happy that Tyrell went after her. Nicole and Kat arrive at the hospital just as Eva tells Dad that Leslie accepted and will fund the patient's surgery. Kat perks up. What did you call him? She explains she calls him Dad now, and Ted tries to explain, but Kat's angry and stomps off after disowning him. Ted can't go after her because he has surgery. Nicole won't go after Kat when Eva suggests it, making Eva seem like she feels bad. Tyrell finds Sam at Orphe's and holds her hand. He's on her side. As Bill reconnects with Isaiah, Haley looks hot for the younger man. When Isaiah asks if Haley's his niece, he learns she's Bill's wife. On a call, Haley tells someone she's on a side quest, getting to know Isaiah. Vernon tells Sharon they can't let their meetings get back to Anita. Vanessa calls Joey addicted, and he tells her, "Well, if I didn't love you." She's stunned. Andre and Dani kiss as their honeymoon starts. Subscribe to Soap Spoilers newsletter Hooked on Beyond the Gates. Join our official Beyond the Gates Facebook group. Get spoilers, recaps, theories, and fan talk all in one place.